Hi everyone. So now this is our second video of the series How to Write a Blog. If you have not watched our first video, I will highly recommend you to watch that first because there I have discussed about the writing structure of the blog. So click on the above I button to watch that video. So today our topic is how to use CK editor. I will show you the demonstration, the practical demonstration of how to use that editor. So there are many bloggers who are using different type of editors to make a blog, but all are almost same, just the difference is in some features. So today I am going to tell you how to use CK editor to create your blogs. I am choosing this editor because it provides so many of functionalities rather than others, which we will see during this video. And also this editor is my personal recommendation for all who want to start write a blog. So let's move ahead and see the practical. So today I am choosing my own platform to create a blog. You can also create blog on this platform for free. So interested member can check description to know how they can start. So the members who are already registered, just type tacofite.com on your browser. You will land to this page and then just click on the right section. Now the right section will load. So anyone who's just writing blog for us, they can check the instructions to write a blog for our platform, which is Tacofite. So let's move ahead and check. So you can click on start writing. So let's start with our first field. So this is a title field. It is marked with star. It means it is a mandatory field. You have to type that. So I have some demo content. So let's just copy that. So in title field, you can type any title. It depends upon the topic of your blog. It can be the topic of your blog. Now the next blog is our slug field. Your slug field and your title field is always same because it generates a link. So don't change this field whenever you decide it. So just enter the same name but without spaces. Don't mention any space, otherwise this will show you an error. Our next field is you just have to type the category. Category you can choose according to your field. Let's suppose I have choose here data structures. Now description, again I have just copied some content. So let's suppose you want to give any description. I am hearing just giving an overview of blog writing. Now we have described our description also. Now this is our main body part, means where we will write our whole blog. So these are some options which we will discuss today how to use that. So to maximize your editor, let's first maximize it. Just click here and it will maximize. Now I will show you some content how you can write there. So I already have typed some content here. So let's suppose I copied a line here from here and just pasted it. So this is the line which I have pasted here. If you are using any tool, it will show you, like I am using here Grammarly, so it's just showing me that it was just a grammatical mistake. So you can use that tools. So before writing, you already know, but in our previous video we have discussed what is the structure of our blog. So the H1 heading, the H1 heading of our blog is already decided. This is the H1 heading of our blog. Now this is the description. So the next part of our blog which we have discussed in our structure is overview. So you have to type here an overview. So you can start from here, like here I have typed before building a blog, please go through the below mentioned instructions. So you can type anything according to your blog, what is your description. Now after description, we have to type a H2 heading. How you can type the H2 heading? Let's suppose I want to type my line. So I want to make it H2. For that I will just select that my line. You can see here from first tab we will just choose H2 and see it is now converted into H2. Just make it bold. You can make it bold by pressing Ctrl B, or you can also click here. So it will bold your content. If you want to do your content italic, it will create it italic. Same for the underline. Or let's suppose you want to color this content, so you can also give it the green color. You want to highlight this, you can use from this option and you can just highlight this. So let's remove these things and understand other things in detail. So this is our heading. Let's also fix that. Let's suppose I don't want anything. So this is our heading, just make it bold. So this is our H2 heading. After H2 heading, we have to use paragraph tag as we have seen in our previous video. So as a paragraph, again I am taking some content from here, again copying some content and just again paste. So it's again came to bold, just click on Control B or you can again click here, so it will be a normal content. See, this is a normal content. Now this is how our structure is working. I am just repeating, our structure is just like H1 heading, then we have a description, then this is our overview, the whole this is our overview, then this is our H2 heading, then this is our paragraph. Now let's suppose I want to attach link here. So let's build some more structure for that. Again, just copy from here, enter, and I'm typing, and let's make it H2 again, like this. It is bold, and you can type here my line 2. This we can, let's type my line 1, and then again let's repeat the same content and paste it. So this is how your H2 tag, your H2 heading, then a paragraph, again your H2 heading, then a paragraph. Let's suppose I want to type some points here, so I will just click here on bullets and just type anything. If you like, let's paste our same content, then again paste our same content. So this is how you can use bullets. If you just click double enter, then your bullets will remove. Now you can again switch to the same thing. Now let's make our another heading. Again let's make it H2. Now let's suppose you want to give numbering, you can use the numbering sign from here. If you want to change these thing into numbering, just like this, click on this one and see. Now this is came to numbering. So you can use numbering, you can use bullets. Now again, let's suppose you want to use H3 tag. Again, that's thing is same. Let copy paste some content from here again. Just type. Now let's suppose I want to give H3 heading. I will first copy paste that. I will type here 4 and again let's choose it H3. So this is our H3 heading. So that how you can use H2 and H3 heading. Now let's see some other functionalities. So for other functionalities, these are the, you can say that if you want to make your text justified, like equally, you can click here. You want your content in center, you can click here. But for blogging, this is not recommended. So let's just be back to the same thing. You can just use this one or you can use justify, and justify is the most preferable thing. So after creating your whole blog, just do a control A and click on that justify. So it will show your content equally, means every line look like equally, not one goes up and one goes down. So let's suppose I want to attach an image inside that. How we can do that? It is very easy. You just need to click on that image tag. So I have just clicked on image tag. So if you want to pick image from Google, how you can do that? Just let's browse any image. We can type here any image. It is just for your demonstration, and I will go directly to images. Then just click on image, right click, click on copy image address. See, I have copied the image address. Now again came back to your right section, type the URL here, and be sure you have to type a text so that Google can understand what the name of the image. So you just have to type, let's type random, and you can adjust the size of the image from here. Let's suppose I want to give it 100 into 100, and then you just have to click on OK. So see how your image will load here. If you increase the size, you can increase the size. Now let's suppose I want to apply image from my PC. How I can do that? This is again very simple. You just need to again click here. From here you have to click on upload. Just choose your file. It will load. Just choose any image from your desktop which you want to apply here. See, I have chosen. Now just click on send it to server. So now it is sent to server. The again option came. Just give any name. Let's say it is random 2. Again, if you want to give any size, you can give. Let's go with default. See, that image is too big, so we can reduce the size of that image. Just click on that and reduce the size. Let's suppose I want to give here 500 is enough, and just click on OK. So see, the size is reduced now. Now again, if you want to type anything here, you can type anything at the below of the image. Now let's move forward again. So now we have seen how to apply an image. Let's suppose you want to apply an video. Again, this is the same tag in front of you, just next to the image. Just click on video. Now again, it will ask a video URL. So mostly, let's suppose you want to pick a video from YouTube. Just go to YouTube and let's see, this is our discuss some video. So from here you just have to click on share. From share you have to click on that embed. From embed you just have to copy this code. This is just a link of my video. You just copy the link, just only the link, not the whole text. I have copied that, and then you can just paste here. Now you have to decide the width and the height. So let's suppose I want to give it 300 into 400. So this is the size. Now you just have to click on OK. So this is your video. Currently you are not able to see any thumbnail. When we will save our video, you can see that. So currently we have seen some few things here. So let's try to save and see our functionalities. So you just have to minimize that. Now just click on draft. Just select that captcha, that I am not robot. Click on submit. Now see, we are able to see our output. See, these are our images. This is the video which we have applied on the same size. So this is how you can start creating blog. This is the heading. This is the heading 2. This is the heading 1. Again, your overview. A paragraph tag, then again H2 heading. A paragraph tab, again H2 heading. A picture, again a picture, and a video. So these are the elements which you can apply. Now let's go again to the edit mode. If you want to go to edit mode again, just click that icon. It will take you to again to your edit mode. Let's maximize again. Now we have seen few features from that. Now let's move to another feature. This is the table. So if you have wished to apply a table, it is again very easy. You can type row, you can type the column, click on just OK. If you want to give any caption, you can give, otherwise you can just leave that. See, table is applied. I can write anything inside the table. It will adjust its size according to it. So this is how you can apply a table and enter the fields. Now, the most important thing in our blogs is the links. As I told you, you have to define sometimes an internal link and external link always in your blog. So let's suppose I want to define an internal link. For internally, let's see. I want to make that text as a link. You can type any text or make it as link. Let's suppose I want to make it link. For that, I will type, just select that area. Let's suppose I want to type, I want to click on for reference and it will take to me some other links. How we can do that? Just select that area Here just click that, you can hover that, it will show you link. Just click on that link. Now here you have to type some link. Let's suppose for example I am just typing youtube.com. So we will just apply on OK, and it is a now link. Now whenever we publish our blog, again we will see the preview. Whenever we click on YouTube and on for reference, it will take us to youtube.com. But what will happen whenever you click on that, it will change your window. I will show in demonstration. First let's apply some other links. So if you remove link, just select that, and at the other side you can see that cross sign. You can unlink that if you want to remove that link. Now this is a turn to learn how to add scrolls. It is very easy and catchy thing, so you can apply here. Let's suppose I want to go to my line 1, my line 2 and my line 3. Again I am just typing here my line 1, my line 2. This is just like your tables of content, you can say that. So you have written a long blog and you want user can directly go to my line 2 and my line 3. So that's for that we use that scroll links. So how you can apply that, just I am showing you. So for that, let's suppose a user want to go directly to my line 3. How we can do that? First we will select that my line 3 area. Then you can see the flag icon here. Just click on flag. It will ask you anchor name. Anchor name is a unique ID, or you can say that ID. You don't have to do much here. Just type again the same name. It is not mandatory, you can type anything, but I am here just typing the same name, my line 3, and click on OK. Now see, you can see there is a flag. This flag means you have just successfully applied the anchor tag. Now we will link this one to our my line 3. How to do that? It is very easy. Just select your my line 3 area, go to the link section. From here just click on URL drop down and click on link to anchor in the text. Here it will ask you two options. You can choose any of one. We will go with first by anchor name because we have typed anchor name, not element ID. So just click here. See, it's showing you my line 3. I just typed here my line 3 and click on OK. Now see, whenever I click on my line 3, it will directly take me to there. For same we can do for my line 4. Just follow the same criteria. Click on flag. Let's give the name my line 4 here. Click on OK. Again there is a flag. I will again click on my line 4. Click on link. Again go to URL. Type link to anchor. And then again click on my line 4. Then just click on OK. See, again it is applied here. Now we will again publish our blog and see how things are working. So just minimize. Click on submit. Now see, you can see there are some changes. Now let's see what are that. So if you just click on my line 3, it will directly take you to my line 3. If you just click on my line 4, it will directly take you to my line 4. If you want to go upside, just go down and click on right and it will take you the up. Now like that you can apply links to my line 1 and my line 2. Now we also have type a link. So this is external link. Why this is external link? I will show you, because it will take us to the youtube.com. It is getting us from Tacofy to youtube.com. That's why it is external link. And whenever I click on that link, see, from in the same tab it just open the youtube.com. And this is the negative point. We never type these things. We never apply links like this. You have to apply links like open a new tab. How to do that? Let's see. Again, let's go to our structure. Just go to minimize. Now here we have apply a link here for reference. So just select that area. Again, click on the link section. This is our link, youtube.com. You just have to type nothing here. Just go to target. From here, just select the new window. This is new window blank. What it will do, it will open the YouTube in new window. Just click on OK. Now we have successfully applied. So this is how you can apply that link. We will test that. How to test that? Let me show you. But before that, let's see few things more. So let's suppose, as you know, TechOver is a technical program, basically a technical website who want only technical blogs. So let's suppose you want to write blog on C++ or any programming language. To make your blog more interactive and looks good, what we will do, we will type some commands or we will type some code. Let's suppose here, let's copy one more new content. We are just copying again same and same. So let's copy the new content. See, so I have copied the new content here. Now let's suppose, let's give some enters and take it to upper side. Now let's suppose I want to add a snippet. Now what is actually snippet is, if you want to show that this is a coding section, this that thing you can do. Let's how to apply that, you just have to go to the end of that section. This is the snippet, just click here. Now you can type anything here, any command here. Let's suppose I just want to type here for Python, for like this is another language, like import any, and from here I will select it. It will show you different type of languages. You can type bash, you can go for C++, any. So it's depend upon your topic. If you are choosing C++ language, so you can choose here from here C++. Currently I have chosen Python, so I will choose Python. Then just click on OK. So see, this is just a coding part. So you just want to show some commands or you just want to show some code, you can use snippet. Again, if you select that, click on that, you can expand that more. Let's suppose I will again control C, enter, again I will type import, again I will type import, like that. Again I click OK. So it will increase. So this is how you can apply that, and it will make your coding section more interactive. Now, if some of you know about HTML, let's suppose you want to apply a button here. How you can do that? This is not mandatory because there is not much use buttons in the blog sections. Mostly we use links. But let's suppose if you know how to do coding, you know how to use HTML. So you can just click on source. So it will convert your text into HTML text. So as I said, if you know how to use HTML, you will very well know how what is this code and how to apply button here. For beginners, you can leave that because it is not much important. You can use links for referring. So this is the main basic tools which you can use for blogging. So let's just save our blog again and see our further changes which we have applied. So just click on submit again. I'm saving everything in draft. So this is our link which we have typed. Now it will not open in save tab. If I just click, see it has opened a new tab and my blog is still opened. So this is an external link. You can also apply internal link. There is no difference. Procedure is same. Internal link just link to the another blog of your same website, and external will take you to another website like we have seen in youtube.com. See how your coding part look like. See, it's changing their colors. That is just because of the coding snippet. The name of this is coding snippet. So you can use, so it will look like your content more better. I will show you my blog. So just go to blog section. Here I have 3 blogs. So let's just go to how to install Arch Linux blog. So see how I made that blog. This is my h1 heading. I already told you in show you that blog in our previous video. This is our overview. This is the scroll links which I have told you how to apply. Now you know how to apply that. This is our H2 heading, again paragraph, H2 heading, again paragraphs. This is our link, our external link. I have applied images here. I have applied coding here. These are my commands which I have applied. I have applied images. Again, this is our internal link because it will link to another blog of the same website, tacofy.com. Again, these are images. These are IP link. Now, one last thing I want to show you here, which is, let's go to the upper side. So this is commonly asked questions. So let's suppose if you want to just click here. So if you want to make your question answering, like commonly asked questions, you want to answer some question related to your blogs which is asked in Google, so you can also do that. To make that code, it is very easy. So for that, let's move to our blog which we have made. So for that, you just need to go to your profile section, just click on drafts. So currently we have a blog which is on draft. If you have your blogs published, it will go to publish. You can preview your blog, you can edit your blog in publish, but you can only edit your blog if you have a membership, and that membership is free. You can see our instructions. So for now, just go to drafts. This is our blog which we have made. Click on that icon. Now again we came back here. Now I will show you how you can apply some questions. Let's suppose I want to here type questions. So let's first enable our quote. So this is quote option. Just click here. Now see, you will see a gray line here. From now you can just type here. You can type question 1, then enter. Then you can type question 2. Like same, you can type anything. You can give the answer. You can type the any question, like let's suppose anything from here to make it like your question. You can make it bold also by pressing Ctrl B, or you can use that. So this is the option of quote. Now if you just save that, let's go to here, click on submit. So let's go to downward of our section. See, this is how we applied the questions. So this is how you can apply the questions. I have told you everything which we can make to build a successful blog. You have seen every option from here. So one last thing I just want to tell you is, just move to, let's go to another section. So the members who are writing blog for Tacofy, they are totally aware of that. Before building a blog, you just go through to instructions to build a blog for Tacofy. This is our previous video, and current video is our second video. You can, the things which I have told you, these are also in that documentation form. You can also read that. At the end, I have also discussed the tips to rank your blog. These are our community member. You can also read that. Go to that instructions. So the last thing, you just click on CR guidelines. So this is our SEO guidelines. So the person who are making blog for us, please make sure you have read all the instructions of SEO before creating a blog. And the person who don't know what is SEO, don't worry. In our next videos, in our next sessions, I will also clear you what are SEO guidelines. But for just a disclaimer, if you want to create a blog, just go through our instructions and also just go through that keyword research. So for now, I have teach you everything about the CK editor. So you have to do practice. If you want to know how actually things are working, just try to create demo blogs. Think your topic, create your blogs. Just try and test how CK editor work. Don't make your blog on Word or on any rough sheet. Just go for that Write section, click on start writing, choose CK editor, try, make yourself friendly with that. So we will meet in our next video. Thank you very much. If you found this video helpful for you, please give your feedback in comment section and also like, subscribe and share and support our work.